Thanks for joining my Living in Boulder channel. Now, are you thinking about moving to Boulder, Colorado? Now, whether you're just starting to explore the idea or narrowing down the perfect neighborhood, your first visit to Boulder is key to making a decision. So stick around because today I'm breaking down everything you need to know to make your trip productive, enjoyable, and most importantly, help you decide if Boulder is the right place for you to call home. Now, whether it's your first visit or your fifth, there are two big questions you should be asking yourself. Does Boulder fit my lifestyle? And can I see myself happy here? Think of it as a compatibility test. My name is Michelle and I'm a local realtor. I hope you find this video can be of help if you are considering visiting and or moving here. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my tips about moving to Boulder. Let's get started. My first question to you is, what is the real purpose of this visit? And here's the thing. Your first visit to Boulder isn't just about sightseeing. It's about getting a feel for the city and seeing if it fits your lifestyle. Most people visiting Boulder fall into two groups. The first group, they're here to get a feel of the big picture of Boulder, like the vibe, the culture, and the lifestyle. And the second group, they've already decided to move and are here to zero in on specific neighborhoods, schools, or commutes. But either way, this trip is all about making a connection with the city. From my experience, Boulder is a really polarizing place in terms of people really liking it or others having no desire to move here at all. It's really a matter of individual taste. Now, if it's your first time here, let me give you a tip. Stay in a bed or breakfast, or at least an Airbnb type of lodging, because you really want to get an authentic feel, and staying in a hotel might not allow you to get that real feel about the day-to-day living situation. And also plan on spending, I'd say, 4 to 5 days here, because the vibe changes from weekdays to weekends. Weekdays are all about more hustle and bustle, while the weekends are more of a laid-back, outdoorsy vibe. If I could give you another suggestion, stay close to downtown, preferably near Pearl Street Mall. This is really the heart of Boulder. It's an open-air pedestrian mall that's really lively and it's kind of artsy and really full of character. It's really a cultural experience where you have your local boutiques and your unique shops and art galleries. There are some street performers also, and that's a great place for people watching or just enjoying sitting outdoors. It gives you the quintessential Boulder experience. As a suggestion also, if you're looking for a place to eat, try the Kitchen. It's a casual restaurant that's farm to fork dining and has some killer drinks. Or if you want to treat yourself, there is Frasca. It's a few blocks off the pedestrian mall and it is a Michelin star restaurant. And as you can imagine, it is quite pricey. Now, also check out 29th Street Mall. It's more of an open-air shopping center, but with less personality than Pearl Street Mall. It's more modern and traditional, but still worth walking around. Bottom line, Pearl Street Mall focuses more on local charm, and 29th Street Mall offers more your national level of stores. Now, next I suggest getting outside. If you're thinking about moving to Boulder, I'm assuming you like the outdoors. You can start by taking a hike at Chautauqua Park or heading up to the Flatirons for some breathtaking views. Now, if you want something more relaxed, take a walk or a bike ride along Boulder Creek. I'd also suggest driving up to NCAR, that's the National Center of Atmospheric Research, and looking down from the hilltop. You'll really get a bird's eye view of Boulder and also the surrounding areas. And while you're here, if you have any questions or need some direction on certain things, give me a call and we can talk over the phone, or we could meet for coffee. I could fill you in about different neighborhoods and give you my experiences. But That said, I'd suggest that you keep most of your trip focused on exploring the city for yourself. Now, for neighborhoods, I'd suggest spending time in North Boulder, which is known more for its artsy family vibe. Then there's East Boulder that has more affordability, I'd say, than West Boulder. And it also has the convenience in terms of getting on the highway quicker. Then check out Table Mesa, which has the close proximity to the hiking trails. And in my mind, each area has its own vibe. So it's worth seeing which one clicks with you. And by breaking it up this way, it'll allow you to dig in deeper once you find which one of those areas you like best. And within these areas, there are also smaller or neighboring neighborhoods that again, each have their own vibe. Also, before I forget, check out my videos where I go into detail about certain popular neighborhoods. And if you've got extra time, check out Boulder Reservoir or El Dorado Canyon. These side trips, I think, will really help you also get a feel for the vibe here. Now, depending on if you're coming here by yourself or with a family, you'll want to see different things. If you're here with the kids, I'd say Scott Carpenter Park, Museum of Boulder, or the Fisk Planetarium, which is at the university. If you're a little more advanced in your search, this could be a good time to do a neighborhood drive-by and at the same time check out the local schools. And remember that if you find a neighborhood you like but the school is not a good fit, there's also the possibility of open enrollment. And remember that driving through a neighborhood during the day isn't the same as driving through at nighttime. So if you are interested in a certain neighborhood, make sure you go during the day and the evening. Also, if you're coming on your own or as a couple, you won't have difficulty finding things to do. Boulder has lots of cafes like Ozo Coffee, or try Boxcar Roadsters. That's one of my favorite. Also, another option would be Avery Brewing. Now, if you have extra time, it could be nice to listen to some music in the evening. There's the Boulder Theater and also the Boulder Dinner Theater, which could be a nice way to spend an evening. Another important thing to do is to get a feel for the traffic. So explore the potential commute routes. Are these the type of commutes you want at rush hour? Cars are lining up to the north, the east, and the south, heading out of Boulder, whereas within Boulder, some commutes are a lot better. And cycling to work is also an option. I know my husband cycled to work for over 30 years, pretty well rain or shine, and sometimes even coming back at midnight. Also remember to notice how locals are spending their time. Are the restaurants full during the week? Are the bike paths congested at rush hour? What is the weather like? I find these little details will help you answer the bigger question. Does Boulder feel like home? And at the end of your trip, figure out what worked for you and didn't. Is it your kind of community? The outdoor lifestyle? Is that for you? The neighborhoods? Did you find one you liked? But whatever it is, let that guide your decision. Now, if you find this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my Boulder content. I share tips on real estate, lifestyle, and everything you need to make Boulder your home. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see you here in Boulder. And until next time, take care.